Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is a general reading for the earth element dragons out there. Welcome and thank you for holding space for me today. Today I am using the Mystic Monday Tarot. I'm going to clarify with the Highly Sensitive Tarot. And for our oracles, I've got the Super Attractor deck, the Illustrated Bestiary, and of course, we have the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. I cannot wait to get the new Seasons of the Witch Oracle out, so make sure to check out that review. It's being released May 7th, and I will be doing a review on May 7th. So be sure to watch that if you like the Seasons of the Witch series oracles. I certainly do. My Mabon deck is actually autographed by Lorraine, so I hold that one quite dear. But I'm really looking forward to the new Seasons of the Witch deck coming out. What do we have going on for our Earth Dragons, please, Spirit? Spirit has been a little bit feisty. You see how my cards get a bit chaotic. Spirit's connecting with this deck. And Mr. Sassy Pants, my friendly crow, that has befriended me, is out dunking bread in the bird bath. He's so funny. So funny. He has conversations with Phyllis. He has conversations with me too, but he's hysterical. So what do we have going on? Earth Dragons. Earth Dragons. Okay. Starting off your reading with the Queen of Cups. This is a very nurturing energy. This is about nurturing yourself, being kind to yourself, allowing others to nurture you, right? Being kind and loving, not only to others, but to yourself first and foremost, right? Okay, Spirit, you can do it. The Hanged Woman, Seven of Swords, all right, Temperance, Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Anything else? Why, yes. All right. The Moon and the King, or the Knight of Cups. Lots of emotions we're going through. Um, Notice how we start with the suit of cups and end with the suit of cups. This is gathering your emotions, right? This is reconciling any emotions you might have. I tell you, this bestiary oracle is just... Spirit really, okay, fine, really is enjoying that bestiary oracle for sure. So, let's recap. All right. Queen of Cups, the Hanged Woman, Seven of Swords, Temperance, Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups. Yes, you definitely need to reconcile some things that have been emotionally daunting for you. Perhaps taking in a different perspective on what you've been going through emotionally to and that could also be with the changes and challenges in your thought patterns, right? All right. With this Seven of Swords, finding alternate solutions, right? Looking at different perspectives, maybe even finding a different form of logic that makes sense for you to be able to reconcile your head and your heart, the things that you have been going through. It's going to take a great deal of patience on your part. You've probably been going through this for quite some time, but you really do need to stand your ground, right? This could also be you connecting with someone who is in a position of power that can help you with advancing or growing your wealth, right? Advancing in your career or advancing in the material world in some way, taking it a step further towards your dreams and goals. But this has a lot to do with really doing those deep dives, getting in touch with your emotions, finding out what those triggers are. We're never held back by an outside person or an outside situation. We hold ourselves back. And we put obstacles in our own way. This right here with the Four of Swords and the Moon is really asking you to look within yourself and figure out what it is that you are holding on to that isn't necessary for you to hold on to. Not everything has closure, but you need to make your own closure sometimes in order to be able to release any old situations or disappointments or people. What does the Queen of Cups have to say? Queen of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups The Lovers, the Wild card. Look how beautiful he is. I love him. And the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, in order for you to find peace within yourself, you need to do those deep dives, right? But you also need to find the courage to allow yourself to make the choice to open yourself up to new experiences. You never know what's going to happen. But if you don't open yourself up to new experiences, you'll never truly find balance in your life. And you'll always sit there and do the woulda, coulda, shouldas, right? The I wonder what would have happened if I would have gone for that opportunity, or connected with that person that crossed my path, right? I am a true believer that we make connections in this world that are destined for us to connect with for a reason. Those deep connections, even if they're only temporary connections, were meant to be in order to help you or the other person to face a challenge or to get through learning a specific lesson or understanding a certain situation. So the Hanged Woman is clarified by the Tower. This is telling me that by altering your perspective in order to find alternate solutions to whatever problem or situation you're finding yourself in, is going to really change your life drastically towards the betterment, or for the betterment. What does the Seven of Swords have to say, please? Yeah. True transformation is going to happen. Death clarifying the Seven of Swords. That is 100% connected, for sure. Looking at things from a different perspective may help you to find those alternative solutions to transform your life, which, is going to be a Tower moment, right? Making those changes, making any kind of change in a person's life is really difficult. Humans are creatures of habit, right? So they don't naturally go towards any kind of changes. Now, I say that and I understand that because I'm highly empathetic, but my entire life personally has been nothing but change. So it's something that I am accustomed to, and I understand how uncomfortable it is to make changes. I understand how uncomfortable it is to move out of a space of a comfortable environment, a comfortable job, a feeling of comfort and security into the unknown, where you don't know what is going to be coming, right? Or what road to take when you hit a fork in the road. Trusting your intuition, those intuitive nudges, will really, really take you far. And that may be what you need to do that deep dive and heal your head and your heart for, is so that you can connect that head and that heart, find logic in those inspired woo-woo moments, right? Because we all have that capability. Whether or not we choose to use it as human beings is up to us as individuals, right? But we all have those capabilities and that power. Temperance, clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There's my grandma. Love my grandma. Thanks for showing up again, Grandma. This is about, really, you have to love yourself first in order for others to give you love. You have to love yourself first. You have to lead by example in that manner. And you have to be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself with kind words, right? And kind intentions. Be thankful and thoughtful about what it is that you are. How you got to be who you are right now. Okay? The encounters, the connections, the heartaches, the disappointments, all of those help to form who you are right now. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, definitely achieving your goals and putting yourself in a place of harmony and contentment and accomplishment is something that you're going to be victorious about. But you have to stand your ground. You have to reconcile what it is that are your values, your moral belief system, right? We all have different views of what that is. And stand firm within it, okay? Sometimes our opinions change over time. It's okay to do that. But whatever you truly believe in that is truly for your benefit is worth allowing yourself to believe in. You are worth believing in. My Earth Dragons. What does the King of Pentacles have to say? This one? Okay. Well, the King of Pentacles clarified by the Empress. Again, nurturing yourself, feeling your worthiness, and you are worthy. Bringing that worthiness and that self-awareness out into this world and understanding that in order for you to be able to care for others, you really need to care for yourself first. You really need to believe in yourself. Four of Swords, please. What does the Four of Swords have to say? Yeah, it's clear. Four of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups. This is just clarification of what I just got done saying. In order for you to find true connection, true love, true joy in your life, you need to find that within yourself, okay? You need to connect your head and your heart. You need to believe in yourself and love yourself for who and what you are, inside and out. And know that you are worthy of the love that you wish to bring into your life with your connections, with the world around you, with your community. You need to reconcile that between your head and your heart and understand. Speak to yourself kindly. Love yourself. Understand that you have your own specific gifts, talents, and skills that you came into this world having that others may not have. Okay? Yeah. The moon is clarified by the Four of Cups. This Four of Cups reminds me of Marilyn Monroe when she was Norma Jean, before she became Marilyn Monroe. This discontentment, this longing to belong and to be loved, right? Finding that emotional stability within yourself is what needs to happen, okay? In order to get out of that longing, that feeling of longing, that feeling of complacency, it's just not in the cards that I'll meet my soulmate. How do you know that? Do you know that like you know that, or are you choosing to believe that? Okay, we all have connections because we're all connected. Okay, our spirits, our souls are all part of one collective, right? We're all connected in some way. What does the Knight of Cups have to say, please? Alrighty. Knight of Cups, clarified by the Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups could be a person that comes into your life and inspires you on an emotional level, that sparks a fire within you to want to maybe hone your talents, your natural talents and skills. And it may end up helping you to grow and expand your material world, whether that be finding your soul tribe, or getting a new job or a promotion, or starting your own business, or getting a bigger home, or moving in with a significant other. Whatever that might be for you, this is inspired action. Taking the time to learn something new that you are passionate about. And this connection, this Knight of Cups, is bringing you that love that you've been longing for after you've done that deep dive and reconciled your head and your heart and realized that you are worthy of love, and the fact that you understand that you are worthy of love, and treating yourself with that kindness and love and understanding first and foremost is really what triggers and attracts more of that from the outside world. Beautiful. So, super attractor. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Well, I just got done saying that in a different way, right? Beautiful. Oh, here's a beautiful cardinal. The universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately toward the highest good. I love that. Beautiful cardinal. Cardinal. In stillness, I receive. Absolutely. This is about being kind to yourself, loving yourself first, knowing your worth. And then we got 2 of the Beltane, the Seasons of the Witch Beltane. We got hand fastings, number 17. The pulls through all that I am. No hidden form is left untouched. I am willing, I am risking, for I yearn for unity spilled lustrously upon my lips. And I'll read from the book. And we got Goddess, number 14. Make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. Well, that's just confirmation yet again, right? Let's see, 17. Unity. You do not have to go it alone, Sacred One, as help and support are available to you. There are people in your orbit who wish to be a part of your sacred journey. It can feel as though you are taking a risk in trusting someone else with the most important parts of your life. This is true, but partnerships have the potential to transform into lifelong systems of support and joy if you let them. You have pulled hand fastings because your situation requires the help of another. If you are struggling in your business or career, consider finding a business partner with the skills you lack. If you're struggling to complete a project on your own, seek a guide or mentor who can teach you the methods so you don't have to waste your time. If you're struggling to make ends meet, consider asking loved ones for a little bit of help. There is no shame in seeking a helping hand, especially from those who are already devoted to you. This is what partnerships are about. They are a give and take without keeping score. Beautiful. And then number 14, Goddess, discernment. A goddess is not available to everyone. Sure, she may receive prayers and offerings, but only a lucky few will ever have the privilege of seeing her true form. A goddess must evaluate a person's true desires to determine whether or not they are pure of heart and will appreciate her gifts. You too are a goddess with the ability to limit access to your energy. Do not feel pressured to say yes to every opportunity requesting your attention. The situation you are inquiring about requires additional evaluation before you can proceed. Does this situation truly align with what you'd like to have in your life right now? Is this something you truly enjoy, or are you settling out of fear or worry that you won't get another chance like this? A goddess never settles because she knows the universe provides unlimited opportunities for her to share her gifts with the world. You too will be blessed over and over again. Give yourself the time and space to consider all of your options before deciding which one will be lucky enough to be a part of your life. If something slips away while you do this, trust that it wasn't worthy of your attention to begin with. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So Spirit really loves these illustrated bestiary cards. Let's see what we got for you. We got Sea Eagle, Renew Your Life, Sync with the Cycles, Black Bear, and Love fiercely. Whooper swan. It's gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to start with this one. Sea Eagle, page 115. Okay. Oh, opened up right to it. Okay. So it says, renew your life, sea eagle. When old eagle can no longer spot pike jumping in the sea, when her wings feel heavy and slow, she remembers the lore of reincarnation. This mystery is passed down to those of her kind who, as fledglings, are strong enough to look straight into the fiery sun. As the ancient knowing rises in her soul, Eagle finds a well of clear, clean water. With that well as her tether to earth, she leaps skyward and sunward, flying up till her feathers sear and the fog is burned from her eyes. Then she plummets back to earth into the depths of the well's water, emerging renewed. Eagle reminds us that life moves in cycles. When you get tired and burned out, draw on the wisdom of your soul to find renewal. And then page 55, Black Bear. Sync with the cycles, Black Bear. On a half-moon night, watching Black Bear stretch up on her hind legs to climb your back fence, you might think for a moment that you have a very human burglar about to break in. Like us humans, Black Bear can stand tall, a conduit between earth and sky. Because of this, she is seen as our mirror self, our wild sister tapped into healing wisdom and lush instinct. Black Bear connects deeply with the part of your psyche that longs to burrow under the blankets for the entirety of winter and emerge blinking into the light with new projects clinging to your skirt like cubs. Don't fight the cycles and seasons, Black Bear teaches. Call on her to rediscover your rhythm and remember you're wild. And then we have page 67. 67. Whooper swan, love fiercely. In the darkness of year's end, Swan flies north. North is where the spirits gather, so Swan willingly carries with her the souls of the recently departed. She loves them as fiercely and tenderly as she loves her own mate, and so sees them all the way home. Some say that when she returns in spring, a wisp of those she carried clings to her, a mirror and a memory, making Swan feel like family, like kin to those who have loved and lost. Perhaps that's why we sometimes see Swan rising from the lake, shape-shifting into the form of our beloved, demanding the sacrifices that only the fiercest love can fathom. Swan reminds us that when we love fiercely, our love is never truly lost. That is fantastic. I love this reading for you, my Earth Dragons. Very beautiful. I hope that you found something in it that sang to you. If you didn't, leave it be. It wasn't meant for you, right? Maybe check out the other readings. But thank you again for holding space for me today. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Other than that, I will see you on the next video.